Hi. Hello, nobody. I love starting these lessons with hello, nobody. No offense to people who are watching that I just called you a nobody. You are somebody. You're somebody very important. Don't forget that. So how is everybody? Hey, welcome everybody. So, I'm really honest, and I this in these crazy times, like nobody has time for bullshit. Nobody has time to like make things better than they are. So I am being really honest. Thank you. Yeah, you know that I'm ticklish. You know where I'm ticklish. I'm being really honest, and I am for the first time doing a lesson without pants on. And when I talk about pants, I do not mean the British word pants. In the UK, in England, your pants is your underwear. That I've got. But I'm not wearing trousers. And I will explain why. It's a little embarrassing, but no shame in my game. I was sitting down to prepare this lesson, and I wanted to make some tea. So I got this thing. There's a lot of hot water in there. I poured boiling hot water in this thing. And then I went to pour it in my cup. And guess what? The top was not on tight enough. So it fell, and boiling hot water fell everywhere, all over. And that is why my legs are burned, because I was not wearing like my fancy pants. I love you guys, but I'm not wearing fancy pants because no one sees them. I could be doing this in my pajama pants or my running pants or my sweatpants. So I was wearing very thin pants, which I no longer am wearing because my legs are burned. My legs are burned and I am in pain, but knowing that I get to work with you guys today makes me so happy. So welcome to your first pantsless lesson. I'm so honest, but it will be fine. I was so lucky. The good news, we're going to start with a good news round. The good news is this right before my terrible accident happened. Oh, thank God I didn't ride a bicycle today or a horse, because that would be an issue. I'm just walking everywhere. I've already walked 12 kilometers today. But the good news is this afternoon I bought some really good cream because my hands have been getting so dry, and also for my kids because we're like so aggressively hand washing. It's like the hand washing Olympics, and you have to bring home the gold if you do it for 20 seconds, maybe 40 seconds, some people say. And our hands have gotten so dry. I've got this this hand cream, which is really good, and I was just like pouring it all over my legs. So, welcome to your first and hopefully last pantsless lesson from your teacher who burned herself for you. The sacrifices I make for your education. I swear to God, there's no limits. There's no limits. Okay. I want to talk today about some common words people get mixed up in English, because these are words that sound exactly the same, but when you write or when you spell, the truth comes out, and that is where you are making mistakes. So I wanted to start with that today, and I wanted to work on some expressions in English. So, someone said yesterday, as Paula sent me a message on Facebook, and she said, could you do something about the difference between two and two? And I'll do the difference between two, and two. So, where's my whiteboard? Okay, I want to just show you. So we've got two, two, two. Facebook, I'm gonna turn you around. Just give me a second. No, Instagram. I mean, God, crazy day. Hold on. Okay, turning you around. Instagram. Hi, Facebook. All right. So we've got two, two, and two. When you speak, they sound exactly the same. Exactly. There is absolutely no difference. So when you speak, you can't make a mistake. But when you write, the truth comes out. So this too is used, for example, when someone says, oh, I like coffee. I like coffee too. I like chocolate. I like chocolate too. Now, if you're from the Netherlands, many of you are, although people have been joining me from all over the world, and I love it so much. Welcome, travelers from your living room to your lessons. Thank you for bringing me onto your screen and into your life, hopefully into your brain and into your heart. But if you're from the Netherlands, the way to remember this is you can think of the Dutch word ik ook, double O, double O, if you're Dutch. If you don't speak Dutch, just ignore this because this is going to be really weird to you. So I like chocolate too. Ik ook, double O, double O. This too is also used in a different way. So if someone says, don't buy that car, it's too expensive. Or don't watch that movie, it's too bad. Or don't work too hard on your homework, which I will never say because I want you to work really hard. So to is also to give emphasis on something. So that's the two different ways we use this word to. Did you see what I did there? The two different ways, right? We'll get to that in a minute. This too is used in different ways. So it's used for direction. I'm going to Chicago. She's going to London. He's going to visit his sister in Boston. None of that's happening because no one's leaving the house. I hope you are all indoors, safe and sound. Don't leave. It's not worth it. So to is for the direction, and it's also used for a verb. For example, to work, to study. And a way to remember that is you can think of go to. Go to. 1-0, 1-0. What do you know? That was a poem. It rhymes. And this one, too, is número dos, number 2. That's it. So, just to recap here, TOO, to, is when you like the same thing as someone. I like chocolate. Oh my God, me too. I like it too. That's this one. Like ik ook, double O. Or to give emphasis. So don't buy that car. It's too expensive. Or don't eat at that restaurant. Their food was too spicy, for example. To is for direction. I'm going to Paris. I'm going to France. Paris is in France. I mean to Boston. Wherever you go. It's all good. We're not going anywhere though. And also with a verb, to work, to study, etc. So think of go to. And here too, number 2. So I hope that helps you with the 2, 2, and 2 situation. But wait, there's more. Oh my God, my legs. This is good because now I don't think about the red welts that are forming on my legs. Okay, one more. Check this out. Oops. Okay. There, and there. So, did I spell? My head is such a mess. THIE. No, that's it. I'm just checking the spelling. Even I doubt my spelling sometimes. It's been a very busy and strange day. Okay, so we've got there, and there. You should know by now that all of these have a buzzed TH. You'll feel that vibration in your vocal cord. So there, and there. And there is not here. So there means not here. So put your coat over there. Please hang up your jacket over there. Can you put the glass over there on the table? I called him, but he wasn't there. That's this there. This one, what you need to remember is when you see an apostrophe, it's always a substitute for a missing letter. So what letter is missing here? I can't see your comments, so I hope you're commenting right. It's they are. So they are. So for example, they're not coming to the party tonight because there's more than 2 people. Party for 2, or maybe 3. They're going to call us tomorrow about that proposal, or they're waiting for an answer. So you'll see this is always part of the verb. They are plus a verb, or even something like they're not interested in meeting us today. We'll see them tomorrow. And this one, there, is possession, belonging to. So they hung up their coats in the closet. They didn't know where their books were. This is belonging to. So just to recap, there means not here, over there. There, here, is short for they are. So they're coming to our party in 2025. I promise you, we'll have such big parties then. They're belonging to. They couldn't find their shoes. They lost them. Okay? So I hope that helps. Oh, I'm turning you on Instagram. Hi, I'm back. Okay. Okay. So I have some questions for you, and maybe you have some questions for me. Who has a question in English? So one thing is you're all working online now a lot more. So those of you who are students, you have lessons more online, and those of you who work, most people are working remotely if they can, or working online. And I've gotten a lot of reactions from people who all of a sudden have to communicate online in English. How is that going for you? Does anyone have any questions, any problems, any tips or tricks that you can share with us about what you've been doing online? Anybody? I'm going to keep smiling so I don't think about my... Oh, landscape filming works better. I'm so sorry that I did the whiteboard wrong. I apologize. Landscape, I will remember that for next time. Does anyone have any questions for me, or any tips or tricks they would like to share about working online? So I have tons of tips and tricks, of course, for working online. And I even have an online course about making your English fabulous for all kinds of situations at work. And that's my business English communication course. You can find it on my Instagram link in my bio. And it's 8 modules on meetings, pronunciation, grammar, presentations, negotiations, elevator pitches, writing, and so much more. And the good news is for everyone who orders my online course before April 6th, they will get a free set of my Talk Nerdy to Me cards, which will help you with your English expressions. We're going to start using them today. Will help you with your grammar, and will help you with your emotional language. So for every online course that is ordered, you get a free card deck before April 6th. It's worth €50, and they're so much fun to use. You can use them alone or with a friend. So I wanted to do some English expressions with you because people asked me, can you teach us some expressions in English? And hey, I got a whole card deck about it. As you may or may not know, I'm always looking for really innovative and fun ways on how to make your English come alive and to have you have fun with learning English, because learning English has to be a joy. I love teaching it so much. I think you can feel the joy and the enthusiasm and the passion that I have for teaching. That's why I'm absolutely committed to teaching every single day. This is lockdown lesson number 7. And if we are in the Netherlands, I'm not really sure when the schools were open, maybe never. So maybe I'm here till June 1st. That's over 50 lessons, I think. I'm here for the long run because I love it and I have so much to share. So I think the way English is taught traditionally at school sometimes is kind of boring, and I want it to be fun, fresh, and fabulous. So I've designed my card decks and my online courses and my books, 100 Ways to Save Your Ass in English, to help you enjoy learning English. And there's a lot of information in all of them. So I hope you find a method that works for you. Any questions, check my Instagram bio or send me a message on Facebook or on Instagram. Okay, so from my Talk Nerdy to Me card deck, I have here a box on expressions. And people said, oh, can we learn some expressions? And I'm like, oh yeah, no pants, but will not stop me from teaching you. Okay, so this, for this one with expressions, all the pictures look the same. And on the back, there's an expression in English with a word missing. And let's see if you know this expression. There's an expression called to the books. To the books. There's a verb that's missing there. What do you think it is? Who can send me a message? Is it to share the books? Is it to read the books? Is it to hit the books? Or is it to burn the books? What do you think? This expression is used when it's time to really study and it's time to focus. What do you think? People said to close the books. You can close your books, but it's not an expression. No, to read the books, you're saying, of course you can read the books, but it's not an English expression. That's just part of the sentence. To burn the books, yes, that's what some people have done. No one has ever burned my books. I think, excuse me, my legs are burning for all the wrong reasons. Yes. The expression is, are you ready? The expression is to hit the books. So if you say, oh, it's time to hit the books, that means I really have to get focused. I really have to start to learn. So when you hit the books, your learning has started and you're completely focused. That's one expression, to hit the books. Okay, this is another fun one. If someone has ever accused you of doing something or saying something, and it wasn't you, they're not right. They think you said something, or they think you did something, and they come up to you and they start saying, hey, you, and you could say, no, you're up the wrong tree. You are up the wrong tree. What does that mean? What verb is missing? Are you looking up the wrong tree? Are you climbing up the wrong tree? Are you shouting up the wrong tree? Or are you barking up the wrong tree? What do you think? If someone accuses you of something that you did not do, what do you say? The expression is, up the wrong tree. Are you looking up the wrong tree, going up the wrong tree, climbing up the wrong tree, or shouting up the wrong tree, or barking up the wrong tree? Okay, a lot of people are saying barking. A lot of people are saying climbing. But it's you're barking. You are barking up the wrong tree. So a dog barks. Ruff, ruff. That's what a dog does. A small dog. I do a very good Chihuahua imitation, I guess. So if you're barking up the wrong tree, that means that someone is accusing you of something that you did not do. Okay, barking up the wrong tree. All right. All right. So when someone says something to you and you don't believe it, you don't think it's true, you don't trust them, or you think they're joking, you would say, stop, my leg. Stop, my leg. Your leg. What is it? Stop waxing my leg, breaking my leg, pulling my leg, or shaving my leg. What do you think? When someone does something and you don't think it's true, or they say something you don't think it's true, you don't trust it, what's the right answer? Stop shaving my leg, stop pulling my leg, stop waxing my leg, or stop breaking my leg. It's stop pulling my leg. So if you pull someone's leg, that means you're saying something that's not true. Okay. Last one. To someone's thunder. Thunder, so you have during a thunderstorm, you have lightning, not lighting. So many people say, oh, there's lighting outside. There's lighting outside every night when the lights go on, there's lighting outside. But lightning happens during a thunderstorm. So you have thunder and lightning. Make sure you know the difference. So then when you have thunder, we have an expression with that, but it does not have anything to do with the weather. So it's to someone's thunder. To someone's thunder. What do you think it means? And what word is missing? Who knows? Is it to take someone's thunder? To move someone's thunder? To steal someone's thunder? Or to fix someone's thunder? What do you think? I'm not going to tell you what this means. I first want to see if you know it yourself. So, someone's thunder, to take someone's thunder, to steal someone's thunder, to move someone's thunder, or to fix someone's thunder. What does that mean? Okay, a lot of you are getting this one. It's to steal someone's thunder. And that is when you take the spotlight away from someone else. So let's say someone's giving a speech and then someone else comes on stage. An example of Taylor Swift and Kanye. I'm gonna let you finish. When Taylor was receiving an award, then Kanye got up on stage, tried to grab the award, say that Beyonce deserved it. So he was stealing her thunder. And there's a big Twitter fight now with Kanye and Taylor's publicist and Kim Kardashian, I've been told. So those are the expressions that we're going to do today. We're going to do some more tomorrow. But just to remember, to hit the books, I hope when you study you will all hit the books. Barking up the wrong tree when someone accuses you of something that you did not do. To pull someone's leg is to joke or to fool them. And to steal someone's thunder is to take the spotlight away from somebody. Okay, who has questions for me before we go? And remember, all of these cards are for free. 3 sets, it's 150 cards if you order my online course. The link is in my bio on Twitter. And if you have any questions, send me a message. Happy to help you now that you're all at home. If you want to study online in a really professional way, happy to help you. Who has questions? Thank you for your stars and your thumbs up. But does anyone have any questions today that I can help you with before I sign off? All right. Oh, I think maybe it's frozen. I don't know. But anyway, so that is all for today. Oh, is dear sir or madam a good opening for a business mail? Yes. So when you're writing a mail and you don't know the person you're addressing, so Google should be your best friend, or LinkedIn. LinkedIn is also a really good search engine. Don't forget that. You can say dear sir or dear madam. You can also say to whom it may concern. That's another option. Dear sir or madam is slightly more British in style. To whom it may concern is slightly more American in style. Maybe you can add some phrasal verbs. Yes, I will. That's something that we can work on tomorrow. There's hundreds of phrasal verbs. A phrasal verb is a verb plus a preposition which changes the verb. So the difference between to look out, to look forward to look back on, to look up to look down on, and to look after, they all mean something different. We can talk about those tomorrow. There are, yes, phrasal verbs are, yes. And thank you. Yes, I hope my legs feel better soon. I'm going to walk home very, very slowly. I'm in my office now. And then maybe put some cold water on it. But thank you all so much for joining. Last round for questions before we hang up. Thanks. You have great energy. I do have great energy. You know, my blood type literally is B positive. Literally. That is my blood type. So I think I was born to be a very positive person and to spread joy in the world and knowledge. Someone asked the difference between someone and somebody. That's a good one. That takes a little bit more time, but thanks, Hannah. I will write that down for tomorrow. Someone versus somebody. And in sentences, is it place before time or the other way around? Just a quick note, Hannah. Thanks for that question on Facebook. Is it place before time or the other way around? In English, generally, we make a sentence and towards the end, we say how, where, and when. So time comes at the end. So I'm seeing a new client tomorrow. She's celebrating her birthday on Thursday. I'm seeing the doctor at 5 o'clock. However, there are situations where the time is more important. Then we would put the time at the beginning of the sentence. Oh, joining from Morocco, welcome. Thank you. People from all over the world are joining. It makes me so happy. Like I said, in English, generally we end with the time. However, there will be situations where the time is more important. Then you shift the time to the front of the sentence. For example, if you're a police officer, you might say, at 5 o'clock, I heard a gunshot. At 5:02, I went inside the building. At 5:04, I found the bullet. So that time is really, really important. That's the most important part of the sentence. But normally, time would be the last element of an English sentence. So we would say how, we would say where, we would say when at the end. Luciano Pavarotti sang that opera beautifully in Rome last Friday. That's a perfect example. Beautifully in Rome last Friday. How did he do it beautifully? Where? In Rome, when? Last Friday. I hope that helps. Okay, other questions before I put more cream on my thighs. And I think there's a little bit of a delay. I'm sorry, Instagram, if I did not hold, let me just see now that I can see you. I was holding it. Is this way better? Is this way better? I'll figure something out. But I'm just amazed that I'm still understanding how to do this Instagram live. From Chile, hola, gracias. Thank you all for joining me from all over the world. It's really so lovely Thank you all so much. If anyone has any questions, please let me know. I'm here to help. And so many people are working online now and struggling with so many different aspects of online communication. And a lot of people are using English in a different way. So people, for example, who are so used to presenting or teaching in groups now have to do that online. And it creates a completely different kind of dynamic. So if you're struggling with that, if there's things that I can include in these live lockdown lessons, I'm here for the long run. We could go up to 50 lessons. We could go up to 1,000 lessons. But I will always find something to teach you. I promise. There's enough to teach you. But thank you all so much. And I will see you tomorrow for lockdown lesson number 8, where I will include some of the things that you mentioned. Thank you so much. Stay safe. Wash your hands. Next time you pour hot tea, check that this is on, that it's on. Do not go through what I went through today. You have survived your first lesson from me without any pants. Remember, pants in Britain is underwear, not in America. I'm talking about pants like trousers. So, on that note, have a wonderful day. I will see you again tomorrow for live lockdown lesson number 8. See you then.